Come paint an atom bomb with me on a jacket. For this project, you'll need a vest or jacket. Print out as a template of the design you want. For this tutorial, you'll need pretty much everything here. Whatever colors you plan on using, get those. You'll also perhaps need a pen that can write on fabric, not pictured here. I've placed a cardboard piece underneath it and now giving it an eyeball in camera because it does have guides in here to get it a little more centered. I'm aware that this isn't perfectly centered, but it wouldn't be beneath me. I'm still looking at the negative space here, the negative space here. You can see that it's not very even. Anyway, there's ways to adjust. If you need to do it with more precision, do it. Here I decided to go ahead and cut out the template all the way. I combined the fabric medium with the white paint here. I also put quite a bit of the glow-in-the-dark medium in there as well, but it didn't really show up that well. However, it did create a little like sparkling effect, so I would go back and do it again a second time. Here's where the marking out the location and position of your image will come in handy, because all I've done is taken my paint mixture and wiped it across to kind of, every movement's going to be outward with your brush. So at this point, I'm just kind of going around with kind of a sharper brush that has a more precise tip. And I'm just building up the opacity. I don't know if this will actually be very glow in the dark, but I'm just kind of going around the edges to try to give it a little crisper edge. And it also like really makes it pop out. But you can see I'm putting a pretty decent concentration of the white along the edge. I'm kind of pushing it so the thickest part is making a more precise-ish line. I mean, it's not going to be looked at this close, so it shouldn't really matter that much. But then I just kind of spread it out a little bit. And it gives it a nice glowy effect. And I'm going to do this all the way around. And here's some progress. I added some more of the UV reactive paint because I noticed it's not reacting very much, but then, you know, you can see there's a big difference here where I added more. Anyway, and keep going. I've gone ahead and filled in it with black. One of the things that really helped was this brush. It is an angle shader brush, and it has pretty, I think it's got nylon bristles. It's been really fantastic in making the curves have sharper lines, but I'm going to stop here because it's going to take a while for this to dry. Unfortunately, I did not film this next part. You will need a more precise brush tip and some patience, and to just use the image that you already downloaded and printed as a rough guide of where to place the lines. It should look something like this when you're done. Congratulations, you just finished your first atom bomb cloud.